Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome wherever you may be. My name is Ron. I'm a 72-year-old pensioner, and I have what I consider to be a very, very serious and hopefully important message to anyone out there who's watching this video, who is a real beginner, or indeed anyone who is struggling to create and build their own websites or blogs. I retired at the age of 65 and started dabbling on the internet. Absolutely useless, unsuccessful, and for 3 years I tried to listen to the techies of this world who were attempting to show me how to create and build a business online. But I struggled. I was a computer dummy. My sum total of my knowledge was the ability to browse the internet and send and receive emails. Yes, I knew how to use the computer to write a letter and play around with a spreadsheet, and indeed I have used a kitchen design program. But outside of that, nothing. And I banged my head against the wall, attempting to work with other people and learn how to create my own business over almost a 3-year period. I wonder how many times you've done that. Only to find that the information was always too technical, although it claimed to be simple. Well, here's my big message for you. What I do for the beginner, for the person who wants to learn how to build their websites, is simple. Websites are built around the basis of tables. To learn how to use tables, you are only required to learn about 3 tags, as they are known. And along with those tags, you need some additional information to create the height, the width, to install a graphic, etc. 7 or 8 points to learn. Once you've mastered those, you'll be able to create websites in proportion and layout like the one you see in front of you, plus these others. There's the second one, and he's a third, and he's a fourth, and indeed a blog. And once you've mastered the art of creating the tables and creating the layout, a very small additional amount of HTML will enable you to add content, to upload images, to upload a web capture page, to build a list, and so on. It really is simple. Now, I started teaching people how to do this 3 years ago, and in fact one of my prime successes is a gentleman called Chris Farrell. I spent 6 hours one-to-one with Chris, and over the course of the next 2 to 3 months, many conversations on Skype, helping him to create and build his first website and pushing him towards his first business. Now, Chris actually copied what I do in teaching beginners how to build websites. But he doesn't do it in the same way that I do. And I dare to say my method is far simpler than what Chris does. However, I certainly don't plan to knock him. He is a very successful entrepreneur, and I wish him every success. But over the 3 years since I taught Chris, I too have learned many other useful hints, tips, and means of doing things. I have a background of sales training, and I've applied that to the simple process of keeping things simple, basically commonly known as the KISS formula. Don't overcomplicate. And I would say to anyone that can read and write, yes, I can teach you, the real beginner, the person who's struggling with all the techie stuff that gets thrown at them, how to create and build their websites and their blogs in simple, easy, step-by-step and understandable manner. And having achieved that, the next thing you will find is that when you download all these other products, such as a private label rights product, where you're confronted with a series of directories, and in these directories is various bits and pieces of information, such as the sales page. And the sales page is opened up to find that you've got more information. The beginner looks at it in bewilderment and wonders, what the heck can I do with this? Well, believe me, after you've been shown how to create and build websites, blogs, using tables, simple HTML, you will be able to edit these product packages that you probably got stacked on your computer and start making some money from them. So where do you go to find this help? Well, let me introduce the 3 or 4 most important things that I promote. The first is Basic Steps for Beginners. This is my 3-part manual course. The first volume is indeed an investment, but I give away volume 2 and volume 3 for free to help the beginner. Check out my blog at askthebeginner.com. You'll find a lot of information there. And if you want to attend live training sessions, you'll find the information on Wizco Web School. And I give live training weekly for and on behalf of another great friend of mine, Nick James, a UK entrepreneur, who runs what I believe to be the best forum on the internet. You'll find all the links available in front of you right now. I hope you found this useful, and I look forward to hearing from you and indeed helping you overcome the technical fears that confront you on the internet. Thank you for watching.